Well, there you go. You got it.
Alright, we'll just start there. So, here's another live action video. I'm David of TimingApple. Brett's on the camera. This time I didn't forget you, so don't get mad at me, Brett.
This is dumb.
So we were suggested, I was talking to a friend and I told them that I got the new Kirby Amiibo, and they said you should do an unboxing. I was like, alright, I guess. So, I'm doing an unboxing. If you didn't know, today is the 11th, so yesterday, June 10th, released the new series of Amiibo, which is the Kirby series, which released 4 Amiibo for the game Kirby Planet Robobot. This thing right here. Still not exactly sure what all the Amiibo do, but I'll get to that whenever I play it. So, released was this version of King Dedede, this version of Kirby, this version of Meta Knight, and Waddle Dee. I already opened up the Kirby Amiibo because I didn't want the video to be too long, and actually King Dedede was really hard to get out of the box, so probably a good thing that I did that first. So else we'd be just fumbling with it for a while. And I also wanted to set them next to each other against their Smash Meal, so compare them. We'll start with King Dedede. So I think this might be a little bit the same with all of them, maybe except Kirby. They're slightly bigger than their original Smash ones. I think that was the same with the Mario Brothers ones too. Like, King Dedede looks a bit taller, but the same thing with the Mario things. I always like the actual, like, re-releases of Amiibo. Like, I like the Smash because of the detail, but with the, like, Amiibo that sort of go more in line with the original cartoony style of the characters, they always seem a bit more sturdy and just, well, more built. Like, on Meta Knight, it's having to use this little white stand right there to keep itself up, and it has these wings that every time I try to, like, transport this somewhere, I have this little bag made for Amiibo, but every time I just put it anywhere not standing up, I feel like those wings are gonna come off. But with the Meta Knight Kirby Amiibo, it's all nice, sturdy, like none of the parts really feel like they're gonna come off. The sword, maybe the sword might come off, but I don't think it will, because it like just pushing on it, it doesn't even move, it doesn't budge. Maybe the end does, but yeah. So it's slightly taller. With the King Dedede one, it's in a different pose. It was actually like this in the box, like pointing that way, so that was a little weird. But yeah, there is less detail on it. Like, there's no, the hammer is like one plastic piece. There's little lines in it to sort of make it look more like wood, but it doesn't have the same detail as the hammer on the original Smash. And like the white fabric around the coat is less detailed. The Meta Knight one, obvious things. Its cape is a cape instead of wings. It's in a different pose. I actually think this might have been the Smash Brawl pose that he had in his trophy, but I'm not sure. I haven't played that game in a while. But in regards to this one in the box, this one was actually off-center in order to make room for the sword. So it was like here, it was like more there. So that bugged me a little bit. But the boxes are really nice though. Like, look at the box. It's all starry. Yeah, the same with the King Dedede. It feels more sturdy. It looks better with the less detail. Not that I don't like the Smash one. I still like the Smash one, but I don't know, something about the more cartoony designs. And Kirby, the obvious difference is that he's on a star, and I think the actual Kirby part of the Amiibo is smaller than the Smash one. Yeah, it definitely looks smaller, but it makes up for it with the star. He's waving. Yeah, so let's actually unbox one. This is the Waddle Dee one. I kept this one in the box because this is the actual new Amiibo. This was the one I actually pre-ordered because if I was going to miss one, I didn't want to miss the new character. Like, if I missed these, I probably could wait for them since I already technically had them. But they were actually easy to find. I just walked into a Best Buy like at 4 in the afternoon, and they still had all 3, like a good amount. Like, I think they had 3 Kirbys, 2 Meta Knights, and 2 Dededes, and still 2 Waddle Dees. By the time I walked in there, I don't know if they had any more behind the counter. But yeah, so they don't seem too hard to find, but this is a day later, so everything could have changed. So let's get it open. Obviously, I'm not a new Unbox collector, so I don't really care what happens to the box. I'm just gonna rip it open. And unlike Disney Infinity figures, I don't know if you ever opened one of those, there's not like a ton of paperwork, it's just cardboard and plastic. It still has that little tag, though, that keeps you from reading it in the box. The bane of all new Unbox collectors, and why some people buy 2 of everything. To have one in the box and one out. And if you go by the SNL skit, one to spare. If you've seen that Star Wars SNL skit, not everyone has. Brett, you probably haven't.
No.
So let's put that there. I always put the plastic back in the box for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like I'm planning on keeping the box, so that's the empty box. Here's the back. Just in case you wanted to know. Just, I guess, replace... Well, I guess Kirby gets a special costume and a copy ability. So I guess that's what that's what happens whenever you use them. Okay. What's the copy ability? Let's say. Oh, it's a Paracel. That makes sense. Wait, what are the other ones then? Alright, let's see. We got... It looks like a version of Hammer Kirby for King DDD. Special sword version for Meta Knight. Well, so far these make sense. So what is Kirby gonna get? I think a UFO? Oh, power up your play with a UFO ability. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't get a costume. It just is a copy ability. It'd be double the Kirby. Alright. So here's the Waddle Dee. I don't have anything to compare it to, but I actually lucked out when I bought these. Like, none of them had any scratches or nicks or imperfections. They were all great. The first one on the peg was awesome. So here's the Waddle Dee. You got a little Waddle Dee there on a cloud. All the bases for the Kirby ones are, of course, blue, and on the base that the figure is sitting on part, it's filled with stars. It's like gold with stars. I don't know if you... Right, can you... Here, what's a good one? Here, I think Meta might probably see it best. Can you zoom in on that?
See. There we go. Finger out of the way. Yeah, I can see gold stuff.
Okay. Good. That's what the top of the base looks like. So... Yeah. That's one unboxed, and that's all four of them next to their original counterparts. And then little Waddle Dee, who joins the ranks of Toad as characters that don't have a Smash Amiibo yet. Well, then there's also the Squid and the Animal Crossing, the millions of Animal Crossing ones. Yeah. I think that's it. Unboxed it. So, that might have been a little cruder than most unboxing videos. I gotta be honest, I don't really watch too many, but if you want to see more of these, let us know. I buy every single Amiibo that comes out, so I guess if you want to see those unboxed, tell us and we'll make more of these. See you later.
Bye.